Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitor's sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. His guys in the midst of a brutal stretch. They have lost 8 of their last 9.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
From 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Press all 80.
Pitts is the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
Now Milroe. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Left side, that is caught by Horton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pat to 60. Pat to 60.
Again, it's Milroe. Caught by Davis. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On the ground is Walker. He'll be taken down after gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? 19.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Now, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Madison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
41-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
60 Bison.
They're going to run, and it's an FUK State, Ollie Gordon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. On fourth down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. Now it's Milroe. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
1st and goal, Seattle.
70.
Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. Here's Milroe to throw. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he is stopped at 25, and drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
60 Eagle.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dallas Turner in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case...
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Lucas Van Ness getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To the air, it's Milroe. Moving to his left. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. Take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow him to catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go. 70 Lion.
Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Go, trap, go, trap. Go.
Right back to him on first down. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. This has been some kind of march downfield now, but they paid off with 6. It's first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's third and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Davis going in motion.
36-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Second and a yard at the Vikings 45-yard line.
Again, it's Milroe. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Gabe Davis. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Seahawks extended to a 21-6 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60 Bison. 60.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go track. Go track.
Here's McCarthy. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quick.
3rd down and 7.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Viking 18.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. Down there on the field, a lot of the times when they're working through it, they start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It all comes down to this. Week 18, all the playoff spots and playoff seedings will be locked up. Let's get into the highlights. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Reek Willen brings him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll get forward for a couple. And 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
5. 3rd and 5. McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to take him down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
last many yards.
try to run. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Connor. 19 Connor. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
By 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
Viking 18. Check out.
To throw is McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Rikers good with the extra point. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5.
16.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. High pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop. Second and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that gets him a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short route oftentimes turns into a long one.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To throw again is Milrow. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Third and inches.
They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
at the 60.
From the gun, it's Milrow. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go! 19.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 8.
5 times a Pro Bowler, that Joey Bosa. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On second down, here's Milrow. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. It is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
There's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cougar 9.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Ready.
Milrow on 3rd down. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
For a Seahawks 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
They run with Walker. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the right, that's Pitts. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Set.
Pitts is the man in motion. We'll try and run it with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
And on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick
The kick
is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Vikings 16.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running backs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Go. Cowboy.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Still get a
11-yard
first down
line.
at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Viking.
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35.
The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? The most important stat line to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Play action now, it's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
38-yard line.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. W18. 6.
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Viking. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
19 Tiger.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Open man is Davis. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Get it.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Milroe. Short throw taken by Pitts. That's a second charge of timeout from Minnesota. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the
60
Seahawks
Vikings,
first
60
down.
Vikings.
Milroe gonna throw it again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Jalen Milroe.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
It's second down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and long. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.